Hey guys, so today with the help of this very dramatic music, I'm going to be showing you how to dry your own roses because, why throw out roses when you can keep them for so much longer? Yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so your equipment that you're going to be needing is a coat hanger, I'll explain that later, some string, some pegs, trusty scissors, and of course roses. So step one, to begin, what I like to do is just get rid of any petals that are falling off, dying, I just don't like the look of, to be honest. You're sculpting your roses to look exactly how you want them to look for when they're dried. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on plucking the petals and you're gonna be left with something like this. So just a much cleaner rose than what you began with. Okay, so step two, what you want to do, depending on how long your stems are, just cut them to make them shorter depending on what vase you want to put them in later. Step three, now this is where the pegs come in. So what you're going to do, the pegs are going to help you to hang your roses to let them dry. So with the holes of the pegs, you just want to put those on to the stems of your roses. Depending on how big, fat your stems are, like here, you just want to get a hole that holds it the most securely. Okay, step four. So now we're going to be using string to make the hanging of the roses so much easier. So what you want to do, you want to cut the string the length you want, better than I am right here. And then after that, you want to just tie a knot at the end of the string. You want to make sure that the knot is big enough than the hole of the peg so it won't come through. And then once you're done, you're just going to want to feed that string through the last hole on your pegs. And see how the knot doesn't come through the end. Now you just want to repeat that on the other side by feeding the string back in onto the last hole of the other peg, tying a knot, and you're going to be left with something like this. All you want to do now is just take your string and hang it over the coat hanger and you're ready to hang it. Okay, step five. Now this is the process of the actual drying. You want to go into a place where you can leave the roses for a long amount of time and they'll be fine. So just hang them up and leave them to dry. I left mine for around 2 weeks. You want a nice dry place where these aren't going to get wet, otherwise that's going to defeat the purpose of drying roses. But yeah, here's some nice artistic shots of the roses drying. But yeah, once you've left those for around 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to be left with some awesome dry roses. So yeah, that's what your roses are going to look like in the end. They're awesome because they still smell like roses. And they're beautiful to have in your house, in your room. They're just really nice to have around. So I hope you guys try this out, because why throw out roses when you can keep them and they can last so much longer. So if you guys did this at home, tag me on Instagram at karagemma. Until then, see you next time. Bye guys.